Right.
Kids.
All right, do I start, I guess?
So you're gonna call the meeting to order?
All right, hi, guys.
Hi.
I would like to call this meeting to order at 9:07 a.m. So I'm looking at the agenda, and I need someone to approve the minutes. from
And
the
I
last
was here,
meeting.
so I can do that.
Okay,
I can second.
Okay.
all in favor?
Aye.
Abstain?
Two people.
Yeah, me and you, Mary?
Oh, yeah, because we weren't here.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, I abstain.
I abstain.
Who seconded?
I did.
Sue.
Oh, perfect, it's already there.
All
I
right,
know, I love that when it's the same.
all right, so that's that, we have approved the minutes. So now we're gonna discuss fundraising options. So I guess, we're all in favor of doing mini golf again, is that right?
Yep.
Yes, no? Terry, you look like you're not.
No, I am. Was the profit margin good?
The profit was good, yes,
Okay.
because basically if we sell all the holes, then all the money we make is money we make. Like, the holes cover the sponsorships.
Right.
Cover the fee for the mini golf, and then all the ticket sales and,
Donations,
yeah,
50
donations and whatever.
Yeah.
Cover I think we made money. And I think it was a pretty simple fundraiser for us to put together, especially to do it a second time, because we had people that sponsored holes
Right.
that
Already.
were interested in doing it again.
How many have already paid?
Didn't some say keep the money?
Mhm.
So one of the auto dealerships in Danbury paid and said keep it. The Bethel Education Foundation paid. They said hold on to the money.
Yep,
Lord Nelly's.
Duracell
Well, Duracell paid, said to hold on to, actually, I don't think they said anything else afterwards.
and Jerome Meyer paid.
Yeah. The
Did the
others,
Lawlers take their money back?
well, it wasn't so much taking their money back. We made the decision not to deposit the checks.
Uh-huh, okay.
Right, I have a
Oh, oh.
spreadsheet
And
that,
then they expired by the
Mhm.
time, because pretty much everything shut down, and we didn't meet again until several months later.
almost a year.
So Lord Nelly's didn't pay, or?
No, and they gave us checks, but they weren't deposited.
Oh, I
Right, and the
see.
checks
Okay.
were only good for, like, UK gave us a check, but their check's only good for 90 days unless you
Yeah.
deposit it. So-
Right.
Okay, so we need to
So she had
Connect
said
with
like,
other
yeah,
places.
that she would do it for sure, but her check just, kind of fizzled away.
Okay, so we have to send
So the
letters to
only
them.
4 checks that got deposited look like Bethel Education Foundation, Duracell, Jerome Meyer, and Ultimate Restoration LLC. So that's 4.
So we got 4 holes.
So we have 4 holes paid for. And then we have other places that said they wanted to buy a hole. Advantage Realty, Bullard Nelly Tire, Birds Books Toy Room Together, Lawler Graphics, Lions Club, Newtown Savings, Toll Brothers, True Value, of course now, Ace Hardware, UK Gourmet, Webster Bank, Workspace, I wonder what they'll do. Lori's Kitchen, they've closed, The Goodie Shop, and Famous Pizza.
Where's the movie shop?
The Goodie Shop is across from the movie theater.
It's a candy store.
It's a candy store. It's in that little
already
shopping,
was
2 little
15,
shopping centers
17.
across.
Yeah, no,
the-
I know, there's a goodie store in there?
Yeah,
It's
the
a
one on the
candy store.
left, like if you're facing it, the shopping
Yeah,
center.
no, and
It's not Goody's trademark, it's just a candy store called Goody's.
Yeah, the Goodie
That's
Shop.
interesting. It's
So,
adorable in there.
so if I
So
do
it's on the
that,
first floor of the building across the street from the.
Yes, that's the building that, oh yeah, it's on the first floor.
Okay.
Because
Parks and Therapy is on top.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Underneath.
physical therapy,
No,
no.
therapy.
Greenwood, I was gonna say.
Greenwood.
That sounds
I
great,
know,
yeah.
really next
Yeah.
door, sorry.
Yeah, as a button.
so if you write all those, we have 17 holes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, we had a friend of Robin's had offered to pay for a hole for a business, and then Ted wanted to sponsor a hole as well.
yeah. How much is
18, 19, so we have all the holes.
It's 250, right? I think.
250.
I think so. Well, we don't though, because Lori's Kitchen has since closed.
Right, I didn't count her.
Oh, okay. The Goodie Shop, that was one that my friend was gonna pay half.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay,
he was probably gonna pay the other half, so I'd have to go.
okay.
We'd have to go back to
16.
him. We'd have to go back to all
Tell
of
them
them,
that we'll
really.
come and see what it's like.
But it sounds like it wouldn't be hard to pay for the whole, if we have all
Right.
the potential.
Correct,
Right.
correct.
Wouldn't be hard, right,
Right.
right. Because even if we have to replace 3 of them, that's really,
We can do it.
only
Well,
good, right?
We've always said, the Friends have always said that they would do a whole too.
Right,
We
but
didn't
we
want
try
to do
not
that,
to
right.
take their money, right, because their money goes to us anyway. We wanna take their money for a whole.
No, I know, they're very generous to
Yeah.
us, which is great.
So, all right, so that is the, oh, and then we have some notes on here.
Rodney, which file are you looking at?
I'm looking at one that you emailed to me. It's a Google
Can you
sheet.
tell me the title of it?
You want me to send it to you?
Well, is it 2020 mini golf hyphen canceled?
2020 mini golf potential sponsor list.
Okay.
2021 mini golf potential sponsor list. Got it?
Okay, yes, it is.
Does this go to some natural clothes?
I'm afraid so.
It
does what it does.
Oh,
Okay, so did you find it?
Yep, I got it.
All right, so then there are some notes on there, like McCullum Agency was thinking about it. We wanted to ask like Ingersoll Auto, I think we did at that
You sent
time.
somebody from Danbury. I was thinking it was probably Todd, but I don't know.
What?
Somebody mentioned it was somebody.
Yeah,
from
it's,
Danbury.
car restoration.
Oh, car restoration, okay.
So we can go to all these, I mean, I think we can fill it up. Bethel Cinema has new ownership, that would be a good one to approach, right?
Or even reciprocate, like they could put our ads on their screen, if they do that.
Do we need ads?
If they're open.
Yeah, if they're
Yeah,
open by
that's
then, yeah, true.
Which one is this?
The new
Bethel
Bethel
Cinema.
Cinema.
Oh,
Because they're reopened. All right, so I think we can make this doable. Now we just have to decide when we would want to do it. So my personal thought is to wait until after the holidays, because I think it
Oh,
would be
yeah.
a
Yeah.
lot of
Good idea.
work to get it going before the holidays, and I think that no one wants to do anything too close to the holidays, right?
So are
Because
you
everyone's
thinking like, not January, but maybe March, when everybody's bored to death?
I think
Yes.
March is perfect.
March is what we
Before
were
they get into
thinking, yeah.
the indoor
Yeah.
sports.
Because, yeah, January, February, everyone's
You
still
got the
like
snowy stuff to worry about.
winter doldrums, hanging out at home, but then maybe,
Something to look forward to.
Can I check
Exactly.
the town calendar and see if they have anything?
beginning of March.
Yeah, and.
I mean, when I'm looking at March,
Well, and you have to look at time change too, when is that? You know, the time change,
Yeah.
spring
yeah,
ahead
I
thing,
don't know. I'll have to look at that.
find out when that is.
The town has a new website, did you see it,
No,
Megan? Did you get notice of it?
No, I didn't
I
get
got
notice.
a notice of it, but I haven't.
What's it
Come
called?
But I haven't.
is it called Town of Bethel website or?
Yeah, yeah.
It's just
They've
redesigned.
updated. It's supposed to be better, like,
Yeah, they use the different software.
Yeah.
Although I've been on it a couple times, I didn't notice.
So,
Oh, there it is.
oh, daylight savings time is March 13th, so
Okay.
March 12th, 13th, that weekend. And then St. Patrick's Day is the 17th, which is a Thursday.
Well, we don't want to.
As of
Yeah,
right
that's
now,
a
we can-
Thursday.
Yeah, you can do the
Are
weekend
you looking at
though.
the town calendar?
I'm actually looking at the school calendar right now, and
That's
as
a
of
good
right
one to
now,
go with.
they have nothing on it now, though.
And we did like a Friday, Saturday last time,
The
so I
only,
think
the
that
only
would
thing
be.
is the military ball would be around that time in March, I think.
I don't think that the
No, it
village,
wasn't it in May last time?
Was it that late?
Honestly, I don't even know what year it is.
I'll ask.
To the club.
Yeah.
I don't think the military ball
What
has.
day is it?
Yeah, we used the kids. We used the kids.
Oh, we
to help
used the
set up.
kids.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think they're good?
I'm gonna ask. I'll ask Kathy. I'll see.
So yeah, and then I'll contact the golf guy and make sure that that date works. And then we need
What is
to,
the date? Have we,
we haven't picked it,
okay.
but we
So
should
we're
pick,
looking for March.
we're looking for March,
Last
so.
weekend of daylight savings. I know it doesn't matter, because we don't do Sunday.
Right, daylight savings is on a Sunday, so it doesn't really matter, so we
How about
could
March
do,
25th? The 18th is, why does it say holiday?
Actually, the 18th is, half day of school for the kids because of parent-teacher conferences.
And it is some kind of holiday, because it's on my
My
calendar, it
calendar
just says
says
Holly.
holiday, I don't know why.
Yeah, so mine says Holly, it must be something, I don't know, some religion I don't know.
March 21st,
25th, she said.
25th.
there's
Or-
nothing on my calendar
Yeah.
for March 25th.
We could do any of those weekends, really. We could do the 18th, we could do the, right? Any of them. I mean, the 18th is
It's
the day after
National
St.
Medal of Honor Day.
Good to know.
Okay.
I'll ask them about the weekend of the 18th and the weekend of the 25th. How's that?
So March 18th or March.
I'm just wondering why 18th is holiday. Are we
Yeah, it
celebrating
must be,
something?
it's gotta be some,
Which one?
St. Patrick's Day.
You said March 18th?
That's the day after.
I'm going to my regular calendar, let's see, March 18th.
yeah, mine says.
Holly,
Yeah, mine's-
Holly.
Yeah,
March 18th, I have St. Patrick's Day.
no, that's the
No, the
7th. You're
17th.
looking at the wrong year, I'm guessing. 2022.
Yes.
So Easter is until the middle of April, so I think the end of March is perfect.
Yeah, all right, so
I'll
I'll,
all is forward start.
yeah.
No, it
Oh,
was
March
basketball.
18th of 2022 is the 17th day of Lent.
March 18th or 25th. or-
Calendar moons.
Mine's Easter.
April, the middle of April.
So either of those dates should be fine. So I'll have to reach out to him.
It's an Indian festival.
Wow.
HOLI is
I
an
don't want to
Indian
miss out on
festival.
that.
It's School Energy Conservation Day.
It's the Festival of Colors.
Hmm.
So it's where they throw the colors at
I'm
everybody.
trying to think, what's the mini golf guy's name?
Yeah, it's been a while.
I have it, Rick Bolton.
Rick Bolton.
Make sure he's still in business.
I did talk to him not that long ago, like, well, let's see, I have an email from him. I mean, it's still a while, but he was still in business and he planned to, so I talked to him in May of this year. And he was in business, he planned to, start ramping it up again. So I think that he'll be willing to do that. So then we have to sell holes. So that means first we have to get the date. That's most important. And then we need to, I'll make copies of the sheets we used again. Do you have those or do I have those?
But I think you put them in Drive, so we should actually both have them.
Okay. Because then we need to sell these holes. That's the most important thing.
And our 250 each, did you
And
say?
they're $250 each.
We should make sure though, before we say 250 each, that Rick hasn't changed his pricing.
Okay.
I agree.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I think reach out to Rick and then let us all know.
Okay.
He
And
says,
did we pick a date or we're just,
We're between two days.
we're flipping
But
dates?
we're-
Okay.
We'll ask him.
Okay.
I mean, he
What were the
seems to,
2 days? I'm
March
sorry,
18th
I'm like in another
or
world
March
here.
25th. And those are the Saturdays, right? But it would really be the Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
Because I
No,
think.
March 18th and March 25th are Fridays.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, so it'll be that Friday and the Saturday, like last time.
18th and 19th.
We'll do the Friday as the adult night and then the Saturday for kids. Do we want to do beer and wine again? Because that's another thing we'd have to set up.
yeah, I think
we
so.
do.
Talk to
Or do
Lisa.
you want to do the traditional event?
I mean,
What do you want to do?
Well, I'm just,
We talked about doing just like a family event low-key, didn't we?
did.
Without a lot of other stuff.
We did, but
because of
now that the
COVID. Well, do we
restrictions
really
are
wanna
back.
get into
well,
food?
the question just is there's a lot of ebb and flow. If we go back to mask mandates and everything,
Right.
can we really host a
No.
event where you cannot wear a mask? So
Right, so that is the
I'm
question.
fine with either one, however, you have to be prepared if mask mandates come back, we're shutting down
Mm.
the evening gathering. So,
Then we can't have it.
Well, we can have it if they wear masks, but we wouldn't
Well-
do food. Right. You wouldn't have any food.
Yeah, last time we had food, right? Like
Right.
full on Lisa supply.
Yeah, Lisa did a
We
great job,
did
yeah.
beer upstairs.
And so we'd have to,
Beer
that
up
is
and
the
down.
big, that is the big
and
decision.
I
Do we
do
want to
just want to share with you too is, an organization that I help out with, they had planned to do a.
Oktoberfest?
Yes, and, they had to
Okay.
cancel it because all their vendors backed out.
Got what, no?
The
Backed out?
vendors backed out because
Ah.
either they didn't have enough staff
Oh, okay.
No,
to
Jonathan
prep
does that.
or
Is that why?
Does that happen?
Because I agreed to do it, and I was shocked, because they came around. I can say who it is.
We're being recorded, please.
Okay, okay, it doesn't matter, I had agreed to do it, and they were great, that organization.
Yeah.
Because they came around with all the health department forms, and they were like, we're paying for it, we're submitting it, you just have to fill it out, like, they were so on top of it. And
Who's this
then,
group?
and then they canceled it because they didn't have enough.
So they let, a lot of the vendors backed out. So,
Okay,
I
so
think
I didn't know
that's-
why, because I didn't back out, so that's.
so that is a concern too. It's also too, is, restaurants are, it's a tough time for them. And so with outdoor seating going on in the winter, I think we just want to be careful.
And Friday night is always a tough time, I mean, I think,
Because that's when the.
because that's
business-
Friday night,
And
right?
This past Tuesday, the Women's Club did a fundraiser at Losingar, and it was quite nice, but it was a Tuesday night, it wasn't Friday.
Right, and Losingar is closed on Tuesdays, so that's
Yeah,
their day to do that stuff. But they're definitely open on Friday, and I do remember our last golf event, it was definitely some work for her. She was running,
Well,
Lisa was running
because she
that.
also, Broken Symmetry was part of it as well, and they had to keep running back and forth.
Right, well, they didn't bring enough food.
Well, he knows
at the
that.
get-go,
He knows
right.
that. I talked to him at the beer thing that they had outside, and we discussed, and he said he was all ready to bring more stuff. He knew that
nice.
now. He and her, the two of them knew.
So do we want to,
And now she has a new restaurant, right? So
which,
Echo has changed. It's not
Oh, yeah,
Echo anymore.
Vessel or
It's
something.
called Vespa.
Vespa?
Vespa?
Something.
Vespa, I don't know, Vespa, I think.
Yeah, Vespa.
I think there's.
Vespa's the scooter.
Yeah.
And the menu is very, very different, and I mean, it still has pizzas, but it's definitely, it's good.
I've
I've been there a couple times.
I've had crepes there, they were quite good, yeah, no. They basically have crepes, paninis, and pizza, and then
Oh,
they do
that's
the
good.
same flavors or toppings or
Mhm.
whatever in either thing.
okay, so just to pull us back,
Mhm.
so do we want to at least establish dates and then make a decision at the
Correct.
next meeting?
Correct.
about
Establish
how we-
dates and then maybe talk to
Lisa.
Lisa,
Right. I
because
can talk
she's
to
like
Lisa.
our major. And then if she says, no, I can't do it, then I don't know.
Well, then we have to have Rick too, right?
We'll start with Rick,
Okay.
Right.
because we would change the event.
The guy
we
who
canceled the
does
event.
it.
Rick,
Bolton? I don't know.
Rick
Yeah.
is fun, like Rick told me the last time I
Oh.
talked to him, that because we're so close to their warehousing facility, that it is so easy for them to do us, that it's
Okay.
because
Oh,
we're
that's
so
nice to
close.
hear.
That like if we, because they go all over the country.
Do they?
Oh, yeah, so they're flying all their teas and stuff all over the place. So like us, they put it in a truck, they drive it over.
With you.
It's like they said,
Okay.
anytime. they
What's
can-
the name of their business?
Library mini golf.
Ah, that's perfect.
Has anybody heard of what any of the other libraries might be doing?
Libraries are barely even scheduling indoor programs at this point. Some libraries haven't moved really anything inside. Other libraries, more the ones around us, are doing some indoor programming, but they're capping the number of people allowed in the program. They're requiring masks in their programs. So there's not a lot happening right now.
So, yeah, so
We'll get it
I'll talk to
rolling.
Rick about a date. I'll talk to Lisa about food, because I think that if she's willing to do it, I do like the idea of doing it with the food, because we could charge more for tickets and make more money if we have food, right? If we don't have
It's so
food
good,
and we
too,
make it
yeah.
a family, just a family event, we're not gonna make as much.
Well, then
money.
we do like an adult event on Friday and a family event on Saturday?
I think we wouldn't. I mean, in my opinion, if we don't have the food and the liquor, I don't think we need to do it.
No,
as
I'm
you said.
saying if we have it.
Oh,
because
if
that's
we
what
have
we
it.
did last time. If you
Yeah.
have liquor here, you really can't have the kids.
Oh, you
Oh,
can't,
no,
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 the paperwork for that.
So it's
was
really
different.
two different events. It's
It
an
would be two
adult event
different
on
events,
Friday
right.
and a family event on Saturday.
Exactly. Which is exactly what we did last time.
Right.
And I think that was pretty smooth. I mean, we worked it us three all day on Saturday to sell snacks, and
Did the
we didn't
kids
sell
like
much.
it?
The kids liked it. There weren't enough.
There weren't
kids. I
enough
think we
kids,
have
yeah.
to-
We scheduled it the same weekend as the middle school, theater performances.
Oh, last
So, yeah, that's my
Oh.
only concern is that keeping an eye on the school calendar. But we came up with some ideas on how to solve that problem if it happens again. So
Right, I
I'm
think
not
we did.
worried about it this time around.
I think it's a good idea. I mean, if we can get the dates together and we can talk to Lisa. And-
I'll do that. I'll reach out to Lisa.
Right, and I can do Jonathan at the liquor
Yeah, you
store.
can talk to him. That would
So
be good.
just probably.
I think talking to
What
the
liquor
two of
store is
them
that?
first.
Central,
Oh, Central
Yeah.
Liquor Store. Oh.
I think he's only in it for another year. I don't know if he's gonna be around in March. Jonathan.
Is he-
He's already,
He's moving?
yeah, he sold his house.
Okay.
Did you know that?
yeah.
What's his
Yeah, but
last name?
hasn't he already sold the business though? I think he has a owner, a buyer.
Does he?
And does he have a buyer?
I heard that, I don't
Okay,
know.
so that's why I'm not sure if he's gonna be around in March.
So then who do we go to?
Well, whoever takes over would probably honor his commitments. I mean, talk to him, talk to him.
He
Talk
owns
to him.
the car
See what
business too.
I don't know if they're as easy going.
They have a system.
Yeah.
I've learned that.
But it's just.
Start with
another option.
Jonathan. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
And
no, they
then we
probably,
can talk to other, like smaller, like the one on P.T. Barnum Square. I don't know them, but.
I don't either.
Well, the other option too is we reach out to different distributors and see who will donate.
Sure.
And then we have a board member survey.
Oh, yeah.
she's great. Yeah,
Yeah.
very,
He was here before when we did one day.
yeah, she's great.
All right, so those are the determining factors of what we make this event, right? If we make it,
Mhm.
I mean, I like the idea of doing what we did last time because I think it was really fun.
I
And
think everybody
in
had a good
March,
time.
Yeah, they
people
did.
look
People
forward
that
to it.
went, I thought, but.
I think they'll all come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think-
And then some,
And
right?
people who didn't come wanted to come,
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
think
I had
that-
a couple of people say, oh, you didn't tell me, and I said, well, I kind of mentioned it, but then especially if like, you know, you want to be playing golf, it's something to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That time of the year.
I think that's what makes the event fun is that there's like, it's still the wine tasting,
But it's
but
active.
it has,
Yeah.
it's active, right?
Right.
You don't have to just stand around and.
Yeah, gives them
Right, you
something
can
to
if
do.
you're the person that wants to, but you don't have to.
And would we not do a raffle with it? Did we that time or we didn't?
you can do like a 50-50 if
Did
you
a
want.
small raffle, but you know.
She hates baskets.
I hate baskets. But a 50-50 is always a good idea. I mean, people will donate, will buy tickets for that. That's always a.
Every place I go, it's a 50.
What's 50/50 mean?
So you,
You win half the
whatever the
money.
money is.
Have some money.
You win half, you get half, the
And
library.
then a lot
gets
of
half.
people say, oh, just
Just keep
keep
it.
the money.
Yeah, which we hope they will. That's a win-win for us.
Right. And that's an easy thing.
I mean, I
That's
went to the
not-
Giants game last week and they're doing 50-50 in the Giants game.
Oh, they
Like,
do it, they do it at kids' hockey games. It's
I'm
ridiculous.
like, what? Yeah.
So stupid that my husband won once. It was like, you won $35 because no one's doing it.
Well,
Yeah.
even at St. Mary's pasta dinner, it's 50-50.
You're both selling it
Everything's
really well.
50-50.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but it's different. I mean, for
Well, that's
youth,
easy. That's a
right.
no
But for
investment.
youth hockey, where you're paying for your kid to play hockey, are you really gonna go buy a raffle ticket?
Right.
No. So, but for this, I think people would, and it's nothing to do it.
How much is the
You're just-
raffle ticket?
Well, that we would establish later.
Yeah, I mean.
Maybe a couple baskets for a silent auction.
Oh, you just love your baskets.
But yeah, Terry,
Well, it
Terry,
depends.
You're willing to do all the basketing?
No, I'm not.
With
No,
baskets.
no. That's a lot of work.
I know.
maybe one grand prize.
The thing is that like last year, or I always say last year, but it was really
That year.
Right.
Last year.
Last time, we were giving, when we went for, sponsorship money to these businesses, we were saying, or you could donate a raffle prize, and then you end up with a million
Raffle
little
prize.
Well,
raffle
you don't
prizes,
want
and you have to
10
put together
haircuts
that-
from Nikki the hair cutter. I mean, you know.
Right, I mean, yeah, but then that still has to go into a
Yeah, it can be
basket with,
raffled by itself.
mixed with other stuff,
Well,
so.
The one that I went to on Tuesday, they had the envelope things that they had, you know, collected from.
I did one for that, for the
And
women's
so-
club.
That was given out, when you got your ticket, you were given a ticket for a door prize, and those were door prizes. So some of them, you know, could be like yours, or like elegant nails or something like that, so.
Right, but if we're doing it as a door prize, then we're not making any money on it, right?
Mhm.
Like a raffle ticket that you're
No extra
selling,
money, right.
right? So it's just work for
Well,
the
just
sake
to
of.
keep us on track today,
Right.
let's start by finding dates, and then we still have to make a decision on whether we're doing an
Okay.
evening event. So if we're not doing an evening event, then,
Then that doesn't matter at all, right?
so,
All right, so I'm gonna reach out to Rick, and I'm also gonna reach out to Lisa.
Yes.
You'll reach out to John, for what it's worth, and then
And those are the most important things.
those are the most
Get the
important
date
things.
and get the.
And if John is not able to do it, for whatever
Right.
his reasons are,
Then we'll go from
maybe
there.
he would say, oh, you know which liquor store might be willing to do it? Like, he might know, because he knows the other owners of liquor stores, which ones
Mhm.
would be willing to do it.
But he also might say, whoever's taking over the business, that
Exactly,
I've always done this,
exactly.
and you might want to do it for PR.
Right, exactly. So that's what we
Being
need
a
to.
new business.
Right. It
Exactly,
might all come together.
exactly. So so those are the biggies. So that will be the assignment. So you have an assignment to talk to him, and I have 2 assignments before our
Okay.
next meeting.
alright. So when will our next meeting be?
That's a good question. So want to do it like a month-ish from today, maybe
Get it in
3
before the board
weeks,
meeting,
so we
so
get
you
it
can
in before the board meeting,
Yeah, that's
exactly.
smart, yeah.
So, 1, 2, 3. So our next board meeting is the 22nd, so we can do it the week of the 15th of November. Does that work for you guys? It's like literally the week before Thanksgiving. That's such a bad week.
How about
Can we
early?
do it the
in
week
the
of the 8th instead? Because that way if there's any actions we have to complete beforehand, we have time.
Yeah, that's fine. Better for me, because I get crazed the week before Thanksgiving.
I also get short staffed.
Thanksgiving is
November
the week,
8th.
Thanksgiving is the week after though. Thanksgiving
Yes,
is
so
the
if we
week
do, right, I know. But if we do any day that week of the 8th is fine with me. Do you want to do like, what day of the week works best for you guys? And what time of day? I know no one likes
I just
9.
can't do Thursday mornings.
Okay.
The way, I
Do
mean,
you want to do it Tuesday the 9th?
Depends the time of day, just because of,
What's
if we
better?
want to do it in person, I have to,
Oh, because the library
Tuesdays-
closes early?
well, Tuesdays we close early, but in the mornings, almost every room is booked.
Oh, really?
What time do we close?
5.
You want to meet at 4 on the 9th? Does that work? Tuesday, the 9th at 4?
I think I can make that work if it works for other people. So this is November 4th. What does this say?
November 9th.
9.
Oh, the 9th.
At 4 o'clock?
That's what I'm putting on my calendar at the moment.
Development meeting.
So Tuesday the 9th at 4 p.m.
That's what I've got. Yep.
Okay.
Is that good for you?
Mhm.
That's good? Everyone's good with that? All right, can I throw another idea out there? Or maybe it should be unofficial? Yeah, I'll do that. I was just thinking that.
Okay. So, Sue Morgan, are you making a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I am making a motion
I'll second it.
at 9:36.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, give me one moment.
All right, so our next meeting will be on the 9th. We're all set.
Put this in and I'll stop recording.
Yeah,
At 4 p.m.
4 p.m.